Yeah, see ya!
Ness or Lucas? Oh, this is a good one. And this is going to be very close because for those who don't know, Ness and Lucas, they're characters from Earthbound and that they've been put in the Smash Bros. Games. And they are very, very, very good characters. Kind of complex to use, but they are very good characters. And I would say that Lucas is definitely stronger than Ness is, but Ness has better magic, I think. But as far as, you know, choosing one over the other, I do like Ness a little bit more, and that's mainly because he is an older character. Like, he's been on that particular franchise longer than Lucas has. And so, when I think about it, I do like Lucas a lot, but Ness kind of hits home to me, and I have to respect that. So, definitely going with Ness. If you had to change your species of your Sona with the same color palettes and design, what would it be? It'd be a dragon! You're a dragon! But I honestly don't know because, like I said a lot in the past, whenever I try to come up with ZabuTheSergal, I went through so many different species because I was looking for something that called out to me. And as far as right now, there's not really any other species that I found so far that just kind of like speak to me on a level like the Sergals did. So it'd probably be something that would take a good bit of time to think about. Like, if Sergals didn't exist, like if they weren't a concept, if they weren't thought up at all, then I honestly don't know what Zabu would be. I don't think he'd be something neutral like, you know, like a canid or feline or anything like that because, like I say, those are kind of generic and, you know, I'm more towards the exotic things. So, actually, if Zabu wasn't a Sergal, he'd probably be some type of scaly. Though, you know, it'd take me a little bit longer to actually decide on which one he would be. But yeah, he'd probably definitely be something a little on the reptilian side. So, yeah. Yes! I didn't miss it this time! What is your favorite Metroid game so far? I have a long history with Metroid Fusion. I've played that one a lot. Super Metroid was pretty good too. I will say that Metroid Prime 3 has to be probably one of my least favorites. And that's mainly because, not for the cinematic, but for the controls, because if you're trying to play the game like this and you're holding your the Wii stick like this and you're shooting like this, over time your arm gets a little tired and, you know, you can't just kind of hold it down here and, you know, play, you know, do the little lazy thing. But over time, you know, you're going to have to actually aim and stuff, and it gets really tiring. And I'm just used to, you know, holding the controller and, you know, having it right here in both hands instead of doing all this and having 360-degree controls. I mean, I know it was something that they were working on, trying to make games a little bit more interactive, but it takes away from the actual gameplay aspect of it. You gotta hold your arm up. What if you got a weak arm or something like that? They don't think about these things. They're like, hey, you better be able to move your arm like this. You're just not playing the game. Now, if it was GameCube controller compatible, then you better believe you're a sweet little fuzzbutt that I'd be playing a lot more of it. But because it's not, I would have to say that that is another one of my least favorites. But my most favorite would probably have to be Metroid Prime Echoes. Yes! If you could have another fursuit, what would the species be and the colors? More than likely, if I were to get another fursuit, it would probably be of my Angel Dragon Nox. And I'll have a, I'll show them to you. And yeah, you can see his colors. It's a, like an electric blue